there, this is Claire at savingmoneyplan.com, and today we're going to be talking about inexpensive gift giving. Inexpensive gift giving. It's a difficult phrase to say. So now the first kind of thing we have to discuss is that when I say that phrase, lots of people think I'm talking about ways to make homemade gifts. So, you know, making macaroni necklaces or bedazzling tank tops for my friends or baking homemade cookies and brownies and giving them out to everybody I know. That's not what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about inexpensive gift giving, I'm talking about ways to buy quality gifts at a fraction of their market price and to do so reliably. So that's month after month and year after year, so that in the long haul, I'm not spending what could be my mortgage or my new car on nice gifts that I want to give my family and friends. So that's exactly what we're going to be talking about. And to talk about that better, you will see an article connected to this video, and in it there's a link to a free download. And I want you to download that. It's the simplest Excel spreadsheet on the planet, I swear. And it'll be a very good starting place for you to create your annual gift giving guide. And we're going to be talking about that spreadsheet in this video, so it'd be really helpful if you have that up as you watch this. Okay, so turning to the spreadsheet and how to make your annual gift giving guide. So the first step in making your annual gift giving guide is figuring out who you give gifts to every year. Now, I think that the best way to start this process is to sign up for an online reminder service that reminds you of people's birthdays and anniversaries and that type of thing. There are tons of free ones out there. Take your pick on which one you want. Sign up. Almost all of them will offer an option where, you know, they will automatically send an email to everyone in your address book asking them to update on their own birthdays, their own, you know, anniversaries, their own new babies' birthdays, this sort of thing. And in that way, you will very quickly have a database of all the important events in your life and in the lives of your friends and family for which you might need to buy a gift. So once you have that database, you can export it, you can look at it online, you can do whatever you want with it, but basically you're going to have to use that to create the annual gift giving guide section where you write in the gifts you need to buy this year, which is, you know, the most important part of the spreadsheet. So if you go to the spreadsheet download, you'll see that the first 3 columns talk about who the gift is for, what the gift is, what the event the gift is for. So a birthday gift, is it a birthday gift, a wedding gift, an anniversary gift, this sort of thing, and the date of the gift. In the next column, you'll see it says personal or generic. Now, this is pretty self-explanatory, but basically what's happening here is we're just identifying if the gift for that person in that row of the spreadsheet is a personal gift or does it need to be a generic gift. So if my mom is on the spreadsheet, for instance, she's got the date of her birthday, February 20th, the type of birthday gift, the type of gift, birthday gift, who it's for, mom. Is it personal or generic? It's personal, that sort of thing. However, if you had a line item perhaps for a housewarming gift for a coworker, that could be pretty generic, you know, and you can write that in on the spreadsheet as such. Write it in generic. Now, once you've written in all the gifts that you know you'll have to give this year, now you have to get to the trickier part. And this is when you have to create what I call buffer gifts. And so buffer gifts are essentially all those gifts that you know you're gonna have to give this year, but you don't know who they're gonna be to. So you just have to make some really good educated guesses about the number of each type of gift you're gonna give. And so what I do is I would say for a housewarming gift, which I consider, you know, the type of gift you bring to a dinner party, I think you should easily say you've got at least one of those a month, so at least 12. I generally add in, you know, a handful more birthday gifts, a couple more wedding gifts, a couple more baby gifts, and all of these gifts would have the generic tag next to them because obviously they're not personal because we don't even know who they're for yet, right? And the thing with these gifts is that since you don't know when you will need to give them, it is always best to buy them earlier rather than later. So you want to put January as, you know, the date by when you need to buy these gifts. Okay, so now you have a big spreadsheet. It has tons of gifts on it. It has who the gifts are for. It has buffer gifts when you don't know who they're for. It says if they're generic or personal. It says the date you need them by, and it says the type of gift. Is it a wedding gift? Is it a birthday gift? That sort of thing. So the final column here, which is one of the more difficult, is the column where you need to figure out how much money you should spend on each of these gifts. So the way I do it is I have 4 different categories of spending. And you can change the ranges on each category, or you could even write in an exact dollar amount if you wanted. But I recommend doing category ranges. So I have 4. Under $15, $15 to $50, $50 to $100, and then over $100. So basically what you need to do is you just need to go through the spreadsheet and tick in after each row how much you should be spending on that gift. So when all this is done, you have a nice spreadsheet, simple. It's all in lists, so you can reorder the lists in whichever way you want. You can do it by date, you can do it by birthday type, birthday or Christmas. You can do it by price of gift, that sort of thing. But the point is you now have a massive list, and on it you have an estimation, a really good estimation of all the gifts you're going to need to buy this year. So what you need to do is you then need to print that out, or take a photo of it, or store it in your iPhone or your BlackBerry and take it with you wherever you go. So throughout the year, as you find yourself at random places with great deals, you can bring out your gift giving list and see who you still need to buy a gift for, and then you can stock up on gifts at a great price, way, way, way before you actually need them. Okay, so that is sort of part 1 of how to make your annual gift giving guide, and next we're going to move into the stage where I talk to you about some of the top 10 tips for actually scoring these cheap deals, because that is, of course, you know, the main goal here is to try to find quality gifts very inexpensively. Okay, so going on to part 2.